She stood her. That bitch shot you in the face because she stood her ground. It's because she stood her fucking ground.
Hey man.
Yeah.
We're about to go live.
Listen.
We're about to go live.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Huh? Y'all seen these faces before?
Oh man.
It's been a minute.
Stop.
I know you see the cap. I know you see the cap. Y'all can't even see
Nets.
this Jimi Hendrix t-shirt. This shit is hot. Hey man, listen.
We back, ladies and gentlemen.
BK.
What's up?
AY, the Wide Nose Bandit.
Coming at you live and direct.
Y'all don't even know what's about to happen to y'all right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're just gonna play it, spin it, do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
This episode
in Gregory Arms Studios.
This episode is truly gonna be what we really do. Okay. No bullshit. Okay. Hey man, this is episode 50, man. Welcome to Replay It.
What's up?
Glad to have you.
What's up?
Glad to have all of them. Sponsors, what's up?
West Side.
What's those people calling shit that like our shit?
Subscribers,
what's up? Woo! All the billions of you.
What's going on, kid?
What's up with you, BK, man?
What you up to, man? It's nice to see you again, man.
Man, it's been a minute, man. Give me some, dog.
It's been a minute.
Connect that afro, bro.
Man. We had to take a break, get some things situated. Yo, but we're back here live and direct.
Hey, we fell into the fall.
Rocking it.
Real shit.
Yeah.
We was pounding the summer.
I like fall, man.
I love the fall. I love the fall.
Fall was so
Come
nice.
on, man. Anything
you get to put on a jacket or a hoodie or a sweater and
in the morning be all crispy.
Come on,
shit.
man.
I love that. I love that shit.
It was cold as shit this morning. Woo. And like you want to hear something funny? I have been so used to it being hot that every night I have this overhead fan.
Keep it going, huh?
And it's on high.
Keep it going.
Man, when I woke up this morning, my teeth were chattering, man. I was like, ugh.
SDG, they ain't getting this money.
Man.
They done getting this money.
Yeah,
they ain't getting money from here no more.
Yeah.
Hey, anything with BER at the end of it, I'm for it, kid. You know how we do it, man. Our whole crew is bird boys.
Word up.
Bring the fall, bring the winter in. It's a beautiful time for me.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I want the people to know right now, man. This is episode 50 for real. In-house.
Okay. All right.
There's gonna be a 50, probably part A, part B, part C, but just real shit, man, from the like my man like to say, the foundation, just from the creative spot of where this all came from. Today, man, we're just gonna talk to y'all for a little bit, man. Let y'all know where we come from. We're gonna play y'all some music to show y'all how we connected and evolved. You feel me? And just started breaking up, putting our layers down.
Okay.
And what you see around you is the foundation.
I can dig it.
That's what we're gonna do. So episode 50, man.
Yes, sir.
My man says it best right here, BK. He says 50 ain't nothing to sneeze at.
It sure is.
So if you're 50 years old or you've done something for 50 times or you get to the number 50 is something that means you're putting in some concentrated
doing some work.
You're putting in concentrated effort.
Yes.
And that's nothing to take lightly.
Yeah. Man. That means something.
It does.
That means something.
We could go deeper into who we really
means commitment, longevity.
But we're not gonna do that.
Passion.
Yes, sir.
What else, man?
It means seasoned. Professional. Even.
Experience.
Yes. Yes. It means no bullshit. You said, look, I'm not gonna stop here or there. And at 50, there's nowhere you stop. You say, you know what? I might as well keep going.
Yeah.
I got to go ahead and see this through.
It's that quote, unquote, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Period.
It is the label of unlabeling. Straight up.
Right.
If you're doing this, you ain't even got to say what it is. You've been doing it.
I know, right?
Motherfuckers know. Oh, shit. You've been doing this shit for a minute.
Oh.
Let me tell y'all how
podcast what? Oh, they doing another episode? Oh, yeah. That's normal.
We play it has always happened since I've known this guy. I met him in 87, the summer. Straight up. All right. We've been playing music for each other since then. Every day, almost all the time.
Yeah.
For whatever reasons, right? I was basically like, you know what? I think it was last year. Fuck it. We might as well shoot ourselves doing it. And I came up with an idea. So we just call it We Play It.
Right.
He took it to a whole nother level. Not only we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this and this and this. He fine-tuned the shit to a T. But at the same time, we still do what we do. We just have a camera showing y'all what we do. So basically, I give him some songs. He gives me some songs. We talk about them. Sometimes we do it this way. Sometimes we do it that way.
It's not staged.
It is what it is.
It's just us.
Granted,
it's just us in a crazy background here.
That's it.
Like in a room
in Gregory Arms Studio. All right,
simple.
The studio even has a dope ass name. It's a reason for this name, but that's not necessary. We just want y'all to understand this is what we've always done, man. I've known this man since he was a younger man, almost a teen even. So
my room, man, when you met me, man, my whole room was full of like artifacts of like bands and music.
Do me a favor.
And chonies and
go to my list. Go to my list and play the
what you want to hear.
Play track 4. This is what I saw when I went into this man's room. This is what made me think. This is what I thought of when I went to this man's room. The first time I went to this man's room, this song makes me think of this guy to a T. Hit it. Oh, it's being on the volume. Hold up.
Hold up a second. Hold up a second.
It was 7:45 on the line.
Start over. Start over. When I went to this man's room, I went to school. That damn alarm bell came on, and I woke the fuck up. I was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. Yes, sir. This is what makes me think of the first time I made waivers on.
Damn. Is this Prince? Starfish and Coffee?
I love this song, man. I love this song so much. But I probably would have never got into it if it wasn't for you.
Man.
I probably would have never, ever really gave Prince the whole go over here with it, nigga. Stop saying right there. You know, it was you.
Dive in.
Right. Nigga, go over. No, you said literally, nigga, go over here. That's just it. No issue. You already made it very clear. But go here. And nigga, I never turned my back on Prince again.
Starfish and Coffee.
And these lyrics, this song, Your Room, it was like that bell going off.
Yeah.
I found my nigga.
It's like a wake-up call.
I found my boy. Straight. I ain't even met him yet. Now,
that's dope.
Yep, here we go.
That's dope.
So anyway, continue.
That's dope.
Continue. This guy's room. Fucking classic shit. Classic shit. If it wasn't for BK, Prince and myself would have never been able to bond. And
would have never crossed.
That would have been a sad, I'll feel void in my life because I had a lot of great experiences because of Prince and shit, you know, that I just wasn't gonna dive into without this cat right here. Man. Immediately, first thing he said was, I'm a Prince dude. Immediately.
Yeah, man.
That was undeniable because it was everywhere. I was like, what the fuck?
You want to hear something funny, man? Where I came from musically, listening to my dad or watching him play music in our house like every day, every morning, evening, night, man. My dad was always playing music. Never played any instruments, man, but just loved music so much.
Yes, sir.
When I heard Prince, man, Prince actually kind of bridged the gap from what my dad was listening to like somehow when I started listening to Prince, it all kind of made sense. And it was weird, man, because Prince is all over the place. It's rock, there's soul, there's funk, like everything, man. Prince just kind of like made it all make sense for me. And it changed me, man. Like it changed me, man, like big time, overwhelmingly so. And I think through that, like my mom started listening to Prince. My dad started listening to Prince.
Y'all are Prince family and shit.
And it's almost like, you know, once my mom and dad validated him, then I was like, oh, all right, well, I must know what I'm talking about musically. Like if they dig this, then this shit must be like, you know, legit. That's it.
It's funny you said that.
Yeah.
Go to your list, Us versus Them.
Yes.
And go ahead and hit the first track.
Woo-hoo.
Hit that first track.
You know what?
Hit that first track. Tell these people what the fuck they listen to. Everybody's probably heard this little riff before somehow, somewhere. In a jingle, a commercial.
We'll let it play real quick for them. We'll let it play.
That is the soprano sax too. For all you suckers out there. Not the alto. Actually, I'm sorry. That is the. Oh my god. I'm trying to get smart at me. Fuck myself up.
The alto?
No. Alto soprano. It's the one with the ring. It's like, it looks like a clarinet with a brass.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember the name of the saxophone?
All I have to say is that when I first met you and you invited me over to your house, we went up to like your dad's office, which is also the music room. And the very first thing that I heard from you, which was weird, it was John Coltrane, My Favorite Things. And we sat there in that room for like 13 minutes, not saying anything. And then right after that, I don't know why you did this, but you introduced me to Jimi Hendrix. Right. And I was like, what the fuck?
Go ahead and play something like that. Play Jimmy to me.
What the fuck?
Let him go. As a child,
that made no sense to me, man.
Those two are probably my biggest influences. Mm-hmm. As an adolescent, mm-hmm. Coltrane automatically from the rip. And I had no idea Jimmy was going to be Jimmy. He just came out of nowhere. Mm. It was just the perfect time for him to crack me in the skull. And I took 13,
wow.
13 years old, he trying to take Jimmy.
Wow.
Doing drugs and everything else. It was just a perfect marriage, bro. And I didn't wild out on it. I didn't white boy out on it. Like, I felt where this nigga was coming from. He wanted to do the blues. He wanted to do James Brown and all that shit, but that's not him.
Right.
He wanted shit loud. He wanted amps, nigga, and reverb. And he went for it. And he's a modern day us. He was us back in his time.
Yes.
Weird shit.
Yeah.
The nigga could play this shit out of a guitar left hand.
Man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. So, listen. Just right there, listen to that. Prince, John Coltrane, Jimi Hendrix. If that ain't fucking foundation, and the reason why you see this show being done since 87 today, right now,
right,
you probably just ain't gonna get it.
Right.
You probably don't connect with it, and you never will, and that's fine. We don't do this show for you all. We actually do this shit for ourselves, and we figure, you know what? If you all want to check it out and peep it,
let's share it.
Why not?
Let's share it.
Because we look for shit. If I saw two motherfuckers doing some shit like this, they broke their story down, their foundation, I'd probably be following them, checking them out too. Not following them. I don't like saying that word. I'm from a different generation.
Right.
I would definitely see what it is that they were doing.
Right.
So, but.
Well, tell me, what did your dad introduce you to? How did he like influence you? Was it lots of jazz?
All jazz.
Was all jazz.
All jazz. Dude. It was all.
So.
The rudiments of what Africa was.
So let me ask you something. So when I met you, you were like a heavy Depeche Mode fan.
Yeah.
Tell me about Depeche Mode. Tell me about that love affair with them. Being a kid coming from a jazz background.
You know what, man? It's funny. The first thing that I realized what my dad was really trying to show me was he was showing me the artistic side of music. He already knew there's plenty of James Browns, Elvis Presley's. He knew that shit was there. He knew there was the Captain de Tennille. He was not dumb to that. But he was like, listen, there's music you feel, there's music you think about, and then there's the combination of both, which to me is artistic. But that's the difference between jazz and classical. Classical, they got to write it all down. If you can write your shit down in jazz, great. But guess what? You've written it down after you probably fucking played it.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Classical, they write it out. Okay. Okay, now let's put them together. Let's see if this works.
They like read it.
Jazz is like, look, here's the foundation of it.
Yeah. But you could improvise and do whatever you want. Bro.
So
just stay within that key or range or whatever.
The only true
or the feel.
The only true American art form in this country, made by, produced by, and made here, jazz. Nothing else. Nothing else. Everything else comes from
hip hop. That's different. I know. But I mean, like, you know what?
I'm talking art though. I'm not saying jazz. I mean, hip hop ain't an art, but it's a lesser, like, once again, it's a lesser.
Okay. All right.
It's a lesser form.
All right.
It's a very rudimentary.
There's a controversial statement.
It's a very rudimentary. No, it's not. It's factual. It's a very rudimental aspect of jazz. It's not even. You can't even write the parameters of that shit into an actual jazz. If you took what Miles Davis did in Bitches Brew and then say, well, I'm gonna go take what fucking Terminator X did and fucking, Public Enemy, it's totally different, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying one is better than the other because everyone has a choice.
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah. But I'm saying there's art and then there's entertainment. That's all my dad was really trying to get me to understand. Yeah. So he came straight from the art side because he knew my mom. Yeah. She was all into the, he respected
Motown and all.
Yeah, he respected the Otis Redding. Yeah. He knew that shit was good. Yeah. He was doing things at his age, his time and shit too.
Man, my dad was heavily into Otis Redding.
Yeah, Otis Redding,
Otis Redding, James Brown.
Sam Cooke.
That was his two right there. Man. Actually, it was Otis Redding, James Brown, and Fela. Those were his big three.
That's a powerful combination.
So in the house, that's what I heard.
Yeah. My dad was Coltrane #1. Pharoah Sanders, who was pretty much underneath Coltrane #2. Woody Shaw, that was his trumpet guy. Yeah. Love him, so Woody Shaw. But he would fuck with Thelonious, he would fuck with Art Blake, he would fuck with everybody. Right. Everybody in that era, because he was a young man playing at the time. He was literally in a band. I used to go with him. He played electric guitar, he played upright bass, which is a funny thing because it's the only thing I ever saw you ever doing. Yeah. Is the bass. Not even thinking we were gonna make a band or nothing. I didn't see you playing guitar, drum, none of shit. I just knew BK's gonna play the bass. Right. I don't know. Right. I don't know if it's because I saw my dad in you. I don't know what it was. But my dad played everything. He played the soprano sax, alto sax. He played little keyboards. But the thing he was really good at, and he excelled at, to me better than anything, was that upright bass and a little electric guitar, a little rhythm. He was good at that shit, man. And him and his boy Ham, it's an older guy, older than him. My dad always hung out with older people too. And I would go to their house like 3 years old, bro. And they would be jamming in the garage, man. They had this whole little setup, jazz. My dad actually went on tour with some big jazz musicians, man. He played little backup, little club scenes and shit. Damn. All while trying to be under 30. Damn. All under 30, up in Detroit, that whole scene, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, doing that little Chitlin circuit and shit for the jazz musicians.
That's
Chicago,
what it is,
Indiana. Man. I couldn't believe this shit, man. Wow. And I knew it. And he would say shit to me, but I never thought about it. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, here I go. Why do you think I was so selfish, bro? Like I'm gonna get mine. My dad made sure I could go and get mine. It wasn't necessarily about being educated or this, that, or third. He just wanted to make sure that I picked what it is I really wanted to do and committed to it.
Let me ask you something.
Talk about it.
So, did he ever hear the music you were playing coming out of your room? Yes. Did he like it? Did he respect it? Did he acknowledge it?
This is amazing that you asked me this question. I've always wanted to tell you this. I always had such a deep fondness for your father because he was so like, the man was very, very few words. But when you play something, he liked it. He let you know, whether he told you or he smiled and keep that going with you, what? Right. He was very, my dad, no. He thought all the shit I played was bullshit. Or he just wanted to make sure I stayed focused. Some of the shit I think he may have liked, but he would never tell me that. He's, my dad. My dad was regal, nigga. He was looked like a CIA operative and shit. He looked like he just been waterboarded and shit for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He don't fuck with nobody, Always got that dumb face and shit. But I didn't realize how young he was. Yeah. I didn't realize how young he was. He had me at 19. Yeah. So nigga, he wasn't even 40 yet, man. He was like almost out of there. Yeah. I graduated high school before he turned 40. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So to me, he was always old. Yeah. I didn't think of it that way. He was a young nigga, man. He was way ahead of his time, man. His mom. So, yeah, he never. Depeche Mode, The Cure. Back to your original question, though. Yeah. I don't know how it happened, man. It just did. I moved to Kansas. I moved to Wichita, Kansas, man. Just everything changed.
Wichita, Kansas. To this day, man. The Barretts died. We should have never went there, and guess what? We never left. We never left. That place killed us, man. Not so much the place itself, but just the things that went on with us as a family. We never should have went there, man, and we never truly left, man. So the best of what we were died when we got there, and it was never the same again. But through that, I had a lot of great experiences, man. And right off the rip, it was Tears for Fears, Psychedelic Furs. Hell yeah. U2 came out in '87 with Joshua Tree. Yeah. Lost my shit. I met my boy Prentice Fry. He was all into Jimi Hendrix. He's like, yo, man, let's smoke this shit up and sit here on my big ass comfy lazy boy. I'm gonna turn off these lights and I want you to just listen to what this nigga does. He played the Star Spangled Banner, man, off the Essential Volume 2. I was like, what the fuck? I was zooted and gone. I was like, okay, I need to hear more. Then he played Purple Haze, and then what's the one? He played
Castles Made of Sand.
Third Stone from the Sun.
No, yeah, that was later. But Castles Made of Sand. I thought that shit was so. I was hearing arrangements.
Yeah.
Even back then.
Yeah.
Like I could hear the pieces of how songs that I would like to make.
How it should go.
How I would want to do it. Or what I would do. Even though I never thought about, I'm gonna make a band and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
But and then that was it. And then I don't know how I got into Depeche Mode. I can't remember that. All I know is on Sunday afternoons or Saturday afternoons, it used to be the show called Live at the Montreux.
Okay.
And Depeche Mode used to come on, and them niggas used to tear it out. I don't know if it was in Canada. I don't know if it was overseas, but they would come on. It was kind of like a white people's Soul Train, but they would be live. These white boys, dog. Hey man, listen, they would come on, dog. There's a fly on the wind.
Shit just went hard, man.
I was like, are you kidding me? And I can feel myself
doing this. What was that? Black Celebration.
Yeah, man, I can feel myself doing this shit. I was like, wait a minute. This is not right, but it's right.
Yeah.
It's right. That got me. It got me. Then Somebody.
What's up, Depeche Mode?
Oh, man. Them motherfuckers couldn't do no wrong for me. I didn't know if it was women, gay. It was back in time. John was all but it didn't matter because I wasn't at that level yet mentally. You give a shit.
You also turned me on to them as well.
Man.
Because I was very much into The Cure and Sushi and the Banshees, man.
Oh,
but when you introduce Depeche Mode to me, man, then I was like, oh.
Yeah, man.
All right, there's other music.
Yeah, dude.
This is pretty cool.
It was wide open.
And at the time, they used to play People on the radio a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a little kiss me and shit.
Yes.
But no, they had deep, dark shit.
Man. Yeah, man.
And I saw how white girls used to respond to that shit. I was like, oh my God. Right?
You're like,
because I came from the Duran era and shit. Yeah. Def Leppard, the bitches with their little cones in their back, Gloria Vanderbilt and shit. Depeche Mode was different. Like white bitch was like, so you know what I mean? So I was like, what is he saying? That's track Somebody?
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I want somebody to what? Man. I was like, oh my, that's when I really started listening to the lyrics. I was like, oh my God. Because I saw how bitches were responding.
Yeah,
it was
like,
different. It was
you're
different.
Like, this is different.
It was way different.
This is interesting.
It wasn't about the titties popping out or getting the coochie wet. This bitch mind was losing. She was losing her shit in her mind. Like not even that. She was like literally thinking, how do I fucking fuck up everything to be with this person? I came on to that shit, man. 87, you too.
So when I met you, man.
87, Music Over the Masses. Music Over the Masses. Depeche Mode.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So when I met you, man, we were also rocking. We were introduced to Public Enemy. Public Enemy came off of Def Jam, and I think our whole school just went crazy for Public Enemy, man. Because it was right after Run DMC and then Beastie Boys, and then Public Enemy came on, and we all lost it. This song right here, My Uzi Weighs a Ton, was the shit. This can tell us nothing.
This was the end of almost summer of 87.
Yes.
We had just started getting our kick on.
Yes.
There was a buzz going around. Nobody knew what.
Yeah.
This is the first group that you and me were like, look, we were like, yo, this is me.
Yeah.
It was the first group. It was the first combined group. And me and you were like, yo,
this shit is real.
Let's go, dog. We can do this shit. Come on, man.
Wasn't your whole football team rocking?
Everybody was
rocking
white
this,
boys
man.
included.
Man.
It was crazy. PE was like a cancer. A great cancer, though, man.
Meant
it
no.
was over.
Yeah.
And we were in a little place called Sugar Land, Texas, a suburb outside of Houston, Texas. There's no way it should have gotten there.
No. In Texas.
It got there.
And then this. This don't make any sense, man. Like, what is that in the background? I'm still trying to figure that out to this day. That is weird. Wow. I'm like, that would make no sense. Dude. Chuck G's voice and then Flavor Flav, that whole juxtaposition didn't make any sense. But it worked. It worked. I don't know what told them, hey, I could be kicking knowledge and I could be kicking about Black Power this and that. And then you're over here just dancing around, hyping us up, hyping the crowd up. Who said that would work? It makes no sense, man. That shouldn't work.
at all. I was proud as a young motherfucker in his teens. I was proud. I mean, I love Run DMC. I love LL Cool J.
Yeah.
But this shit here?
Yeah.
This shit here?
This hit different.
In Texas? In the middle of the South?
Yeah.
In Texas? South Texas almost. In the South. Man, I was so proud of this shit, dog. Like, I wore that shit on my heart, man.
This should have bombed. When you think about it, it should have bombed, man, but it worked, man.
It was beautiful.
It was perfect timing.
It was beautiful. And mind you, this album never got the commercial success that it was supposed to get.
It sure did.
Motherfuckers sucked on that shit hard.
It sure didn't. It sure as hell didn't, man. So, man, tell me about your love affair with The Cure, too, man. I'm curious to hear about this.
You know what? We're going to come back to that because it's too much for us. That's you and me. That's how we, not only did we found it, but that's our bond. You know?
Right.
Because we did a lot of shit. But you know the group that really sold me with you outside of rap?
Who's that?
And R&B? I want you to go to my list. Pick that out. Take that out. Go to my list. Hit pause on that. Hit pause on that. Say that.
Who's
Play number one on my song.
Ooh.
On my list. Play number one.
Oh man, yeah, man. This
is where me and you went to another level.
This bothered us for life. I don't know what it is about Fishbone.
This is where me and you left.
Fishbone. This is the song called One Day.
Yep.
By Fishbone. It's an LA band, ska, rock, funk, everything, man. This band had it all to me.
It was like they knew us.
Yes.
And we should have known we was gonna make a band because
that was us. In a nutshell.
Remember your fucking jam box?
Weird, black, goofy looking.
Truth and Soul to me is probably one of the top.
But they could play their ass off.
Probably one of the top 10 albums of the 80s. You know how much we played this shit, because
I killed this album.
We killed this album.
This album was bleeding, begging for me to stop. Just stop, please.
Without Fishbone, there is no Red Hot Chili Peppers. Without the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you might as well get rid of 25 of the 50 bands that are out now.
No effects.
None of that shit would exist.
All that
shit. They came from these guys. They were
all of them.
The 80s Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
This is where I knew me and this motherfucker, man. No matter how much we played or didn't play together or whatever, we was together.
Yeah.
We killed it on fucking Fishbone.
Yeah.
Because of Fishbone, everything else just opened up too. Now we could go anywhere.
We could go anywhere.
We could go anywhere. We had the whole genre. The
Son of Berserk everywhere.
We had everybody. We could cover all. I've been telling this guy my real taste in everything musically since the day I met him.
Right.
I bet you me and you can't say that. Me and you cannot say, you know what? I can tell a person exactly what I like and why I like it. Literally, I can tell this nigga I like Tears for Fears, Depeche Mode, Fishbone, John Coltrane, and everything Robert motherfucking Smith writes.
Yeah.
And he's like, motherfucker, me too, damn it.
What's up? Me too.
You ain't say shit. Right. Guess what I like? Taylor Swift, Barbie, whatever. Susan the Banshee.
Hell yeah. The same shit.
You cannot like this shit. You cannot make
the same shit.
Real shit. Kill that, man. Kill that.
Props to them, man. Props to Fishbone.
Woo!
We are part of the Fishbone Brotherhood for life.
So let's get into it.
Yes.
Give me a Depeche Mode track. I think I got one on mine.
I don't think you have one, man.
All the way down. They're at the end.
I was surprised.
No, they're at the bottom. I was just getting to them.
Word?
Oh no, I did not put them on yet.
No.
I was just getting to them. You got one on there, don't you?
Yeah, no.
Go to your search.
Oh, this one affected us greatly too.
I was about to get that. Oh, you just want to jump all over the map.
Ooh.
88.
Man. I just remember us watching the video on Yo MTV Raps and rhyming the whole thing.
Right. No mistakes.
Over and over and over again.
That 530.
Let us begin. Come on, man.
I mean, just the way he cleaned up so crisp from a year before.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? My boy got killed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to do now.
I'm coming back strong.
I'm a teacher. This ain't gonna happen no more. Harris Will lost it, dog.
Not today.
He snapped.
Yeah.
No one even realized it. He ain't been the same since.
By all means necessary.
And I'm glad he has it.
This album was beautiful.
I'm glad he has it.
Beautiful. Yeah, man. This is when hip hop was just like had a swagger like no other, man. For real.
This is what LA was fucking wrapped up. These motherfuckers was coming for real. But you know what this motherfucker did?
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna form a fucking righteous shit on the East Coast and the West Coast. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We all the same gangs.
Mm-hmm.
That was KRS-One, man.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was on the East Coast, but his, on the West Coast, it was the same gang.
Yep. It's true. It's true. This guy's incredible, man.
We're gonna come back to rap. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this Depeche Mode. All right. Let me pull up something. Go to your search real quick.
You ain't got no Depeche Mode.
Put up Depeche Mode.
What?
Put up
what?
Actually, let's see what they come up on their songs.
Enjoy the silence.
Click artist. No, click
Never
artist.
Let Me Down.
Click that. Scroll down. Okay, what's their top?
Yeah, Personal Jesus, Policy of Truth.
Fuck that. Go down.
Nah, it's the earlier shit.
Yeah, go to the discography. Go right here. No. Go back.
Oh, this is the touring one.
Scroll down a little bit.
Anyway, Depeche Mode.
No. Go back up.
What's up?
Go back up. Go back.
Right the album?
Hit this.
The album.
Yeah, there you go. Now scroll all the way fucking down. They got a lot of shit. There you go. I'm gonna take you back to the juice. You can kill KRS-One too if you want.
I let them run in the background until Depeche Mode. Enjoy the silence. Shoot, man, you can play Fly on the Windscreen. All that shit. Violator.
Keep going. We're gonna go to Master and Servant.
Ooh, this was good.
That was the shit. Go to Master and Servant shit.
Music for the masses.
Catch on Depeche Mode was dope.
Which one is it?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
There it is.
Play this one. Play Shake the Disease. No, play Shake the Disease.
Shake the Disease. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, when I first heard this, I thought it was a joke. As a matter of fact,
you didn't take it seriously at all.
Go to Blasphemous Rumor shit.
Didn't take it seriously at all, huh?
Listen to this shit in the background. Mind you, this is 86, 85. Listen to how this shit comes in. Look how they whip the beat in. They're ripping that beat. Watch this nigga lyrics. Watch how he come in with his voice. Crazy bass line, right?
A lot of talent, man. A lot of creativity. So I was living in Houston right here in Mission Bend, close to Alief, Texas, when I first heard this band. And I actually used to go to the pool. It was summertime and we used to be at the pool every day. And my crew was just like a whole multicultural crew. It was white, black, everything, man. We were all rocking this, man. All of us.
Before Depeche Mode, and the guy singing, Alan, whatever his name, David Allen, he's just the singer.
David
the lyricist is the other guy.
Yeah. Martin Gore.
Yes, he wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Before them, I didn't think anyone could write like these guys. This is basically about now. It's about rumors and shit, being bullied and shit, giving up. And I listened to this shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They made a song? Who's unheard of, bro? I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? I was like, okay. And you can write and put this shit to music? And then they do this shit.
It's amazing.
I think they need to play this song right now to all these kids talking about bullying and shit because of the internet. I don't know, man.
It's very current. Very current.
I got into Depeche Mode at 13 years old, man, and I just went in. I wanted to hear what they were saying, why they were saying it. I like watching them perform their shit.
Yeah.
They were different. It wasn't like these regular looking white boys with the long hair. And they had a whole nother skis.
Yeah.
It was trippy to me. Wait a minute. Because I never saw these. Hair. You don't see white people like this then.
No.
In your pockets back then, you were in your pockets.
Yeah.
White people looked the way white people look. Black people look the way black people look. It was very.
Yeah.
What is that? Colonized or whatever? I don't know. I don't even know the word, man. So when I saw these, I'm like, wait a minute, what are these motherfuckers? Once again, I saw bitches look at them. It was a different look. And I realized they're not looking just at them. This bitch is really listening to what he's saying. They really think he's there serious. Not like on the radio with some happy shit or some funny shit or whatever. Uh-oh. Until I got into The Cure. I know you got some Cure shit. I know I got some Cure shit.
Man.
And
Cure shit is not even, I mean.
We bonded on the Cure with Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me.
Yeah.
That was our, now we about to go all the way off.
You want to hear something funny is that summer, I like was working at this place called Fame City. And like we had a teen club and they always used to play Close to Me. They always used to play it. And then right at that moment, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me came out. And I was like, who's this band? Oh, this song is cool. So this album's cool. So then I went back and listened to all the old shit.
We would go to fucking
Standing on the Beach and all that shit, man. Like I used that to kind of
Remember we used to get the 12 inches, the B-sides and shit.
Man,
forget about it.
I like was hooked after that, man.
Forget about it, bro.
Shoot. I was hooked after that.
1,000 Hours, my dude.
The song right here.
I think we had different songs we liked. There were so many songs on the album. It was hard to lose.
Man, this whole album I can listen from like front to cover over and over and over again. I like was shocked when I heard this album. I like was frozen and I was like, man, something about it with like Prince and Robert Smith, something about it, man. Like I felt like some weird connection because both of their musics were like the same, but different. They were dabbling into different styles and like different trends, but like these guys were making it sound like effortless. And I was blown away, dude. I was lost.
You know what? Pause that.
Musically lost.
Listen. I'm gonna say something to you right now. I know we're talking a lot, we're playing music and shit, but this is, like I said, it's for us.
Yeah.
What you just said right there is the reason why I knew I was gonna fuck with you for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You just said Prince and Robert Smith, and you went on and you compared them.
Yeah.
And you made a point to why you compared them, and I was like, he's fucking right. Like I would have never done that. Nothing in me for all these years, BK, would have ever said that sentence.
Wow.
Even though I do like them pretty much for the same fucking reason.
Yeah.
Musically, I would have never thought of that shit.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah.
You are dead fucking right, bro. That's so crazy.
It's as if both of them were like, fuck it.
They're like,
I'm gonna do me.
That is so, and they both look like each other on the opposite end.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
One tall and fucking crazy looking, one
shit fucked me up.
Crazy you even said that, man.
I was blown away, dude.
That's my point with you in a nutshell right there, my dude. That's my point with you in a nutshell. I knew right away. I was like, this motherfucker right here, man, I don't know what we're gonna be, but I know I'm gonna be around this guy for
be like, this dude's different.
Yeah, something's up with this guy.
This dude's weird.
And I like it. I fucking like it. As a matter of fact,
oh man,
The Cure was so influential for us in the 87, 88, and then we all know what happened in 89 with disintegration. And damn near everything I wrote was a kickoff fucking Robert Smith. I was just taking another angle. From Homesick to If Only Tonight We Can Sleep to all the B-sides and shit, man. Fear of Ghost.
Prince had B-sides. Robert Smith and them had B-sides too.
It was like, you're right, bro.
Shit.
You're right, man. He was like the Prince.
It's as if they were like competing with each other, man. It's fucking weird. Nobody noticed.
No one ever noticed. Yeah. No one would have ever said that. Only a motherfucker like you would literally say that. And for a motherfucker like me to be sitting right next to me, be like, that makes so much fucking sense.
On the same album, man, they did Hot, Hot, Hot. That sounds nothing like they've ever done.
You know how they just do it. Robert Smith was like, okay, I gotta get the label, I gotta get Sire.
That's what I'm saying though. Prince would do that same thing, right? The same fucking thing. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're right,
I get delirious. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Shit, this dude's doing some different shit, but it's good. It's fucking solid and it works.
And it's them.
He made a 12-inch.
It ain't like nobody else's shit.
No, not at all, dude.
Even fucking around. Shit, they probably were like, whatever. It was like, oh, that shit is solid.
No doubt. No doubt.
87, 88, 89. Pivotal year. Music had changed. Music was about to change. There was a lot of things happening, man. New shit, old shit, and then this whole other genre of shit that came out of nowhere. Go ahead and kick number 12 for me, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Because of shit like that, we got to do shit like this. I can't do this with any old motherfucking person. Only a motherfucker right here on my left could understand why I'm going with shit like this. I love the ambition of this group.
Tell our viewers who this is and what the name of the song is.
Let me go play. This album changed the shit out of a lot of things from the they were serious, right? This is really good. Just the ideas, man. They need to be 52 about shit.
Exactly.
They're fucking clowning.
Exactly.
They're clowning.
They're like,
yo, this is the Sugar Cubes. Front Woman, Bonjour. 87. This is off Life's Too Good. This album fucked me up. I'll play you shit here. Right along with Fishbone, U2, Joshua Tree, and many more. 10,000 Maniacs. Shout out to Natalie Merchant. Because of where we were going, it's like we were in Houston, this place that's I can't even explain Houston to you. I can't explain the South, let alone South Texas to you. It's
you could tell Houston was a new city trying to find its own identity, and they were trying to escape the old identity. They were trying to create a new one. And I think we were too, growing up.
But do you think Texas is any of this?
No.
None of that, right?
No.
So how were we that then? How could we be this?
That's what I'm saying though. Like, I think that we were both like at a place and even the city where we were still trying to find ourselves. You know?
I believe because we weren't from there. You know how much music we introduced to the people that actually live there?
That too.
Rick to this day still tells me, Anthony, I listen to so many fucking bands and groups now because of you.
Yeah.
One way. Fucking I don't even think fucking Jerome would have his job if it wasn't for you.
Right. You're right.
You feel me? Like we were these
Jerome, you owe me. You owe me tickets to Tool, bro.
He's like, fuck, you already gave me a Tool poster, bitch.
But they're coming back, man. They're coming back in January, man. I expect to be there.
We were the perfect.
You, me, and Troy.
Right. We were, and I'm going this time, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going this time. We were the perfect transplants at the perfect transplant.
We were, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Why we happen to be there, about
absolutely.
I think we could have done a lot better somewhere else. But
I dated some like crazy girls back then too, man. But I think that the girls were like attracted by the stuff we listened to. You know what I'm saying?
Man, our flavor. We had a weird flavor, dog.
We had a swag.
We weren't for everybody. We weren't for everyone. But if you took a
yes,
swig,
we were.
Not for everyone.
Yes, we were.
Not for everyone. Not for everyone. No one can be for everyone. That's a motherfucker you don't want to trust. We were trustworthy within our devilishness.
That's true.
That's what true. Made people say, okay, whatever.
They look safe.
Yeah, they can't be that bad.
Little did they know.
Yeah, so.
Anyway, man, should we cut this short or come back for like another one?
Where we at? You know
shit, man, I didn't even take the time.
Well, we started right before 7 o'clock, so we got about 40 minutes in right now. Let's
okay,
go 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes?
Yeah, 10 more minutes. We hit it right at the 45 mark.
All right.
So,
who can we talk about, man?
So let's just keep it 1,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna end this though on the next one, but let's go back to this group. So I want you to go to my
yes.
Go to where am I at?
This man has iced tea.
Go to number 2. Go to number 2.
Brothers.
Go to number 2. This is right along with Fishbone. We thought Fishbone was the shit, right? We knew Fishbone was the shit.
But we've
been seeing Fishbone now. We got shows in with him and shit. Then out of nowhere, the cult of personality came out. And this group called Wow. Me and this guy here went to another level. We should have known we were in the band.
That concert we went to. That's one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Something. Right off the 59 and the 16.
And the 610.
I don't know what that club is to me. That's a
oh my God, it's not there anymore, man. But oh my God, I was dying in that show.
We were throwing that nigga around in this yellow body glove, body suit, shit.
This is Living Color, ladies and gentlemen. The song is called Middleman. It's one of the many, many, many bomb tracks.
I always thought this track got underplayed. I love this song.
Yeah.
Cult of Personality was such a hit. You know they were more bigger than that, but this was a cold ass song.
Cult of Personality blew up. MTV was loving them, man. Living Color was like media darlings. But this song right here was cold, especially like seen it live, oh man, they killed the song, man. Killed it. That riff right there is nasty as fuck. I know, man. It's a lot of the same shit. Paris and Praise. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Living Color was ugly. We've seen great shows with them, man. But that first show we saw, that's still with us. We were in this little club in Houston, man. We lost. They lost it. We lost it. It was personal. Niggas was throwing niggas. It was crazy. It was beautiful. Man, all the concerts we kind of went to was kind of like that, though.
Didn't they do like 2 encores or some shit, or maybe 3?
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Man. Just like that, man. Just like that.
Great band, great band. Props, Living Color. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Let me ask you this.
E. Brickell.
So we went to the same school, but at different times.
Background.
Yeah. Let it
the
ride.
Song was bomb.
Let it ride. Yeah, this album was actually kind of cold too. Air of December.
Oh man, this album was really good.
Shit, come on, man.
Underrated.
We went to the same school. We lived in 2 different neighborhoods, but we went to the same school at a different time.
Yeah.
Right. Slightly older than myself.
Yeah, I actually graduated like a year before you.
Right.
Slightly. And I was a loser, man, because I was hanging around these high school kids. My ass was in college, man, going to the local college, man, but I would always hang around my old school high school buddies. So that's how I ran into him.
My man has an interesting duplicity.
What's this college dude coming around here?
This guy has an interesting duplicity about himself. BK. Look at him. He's young looking as fuck. So I get why he hangs around young motherfuckers. Motherfuckers think he's young. But he's also very mature. Very safe. He's a motherfucker. He's gonna be in some shit, but guess what? He ain't gonna be doing that shit.
Right.
So he's kind of like the guy you kind of need to have around.
Right.
He's like the check and balance and shit.
Just to validate
you know, right? And he's not out of place because look at him. He's just like us. So I get what you're saying, but I don't agree with you.
Right.
You're not a creep at all.
Right.
Everybody loves your ass.
Thank you, man.
Everybody fucking loves you. I hate that shit, but it's true. Everybody loves his mother. Yeah, that's some bad shit. This nigga evil too. Fuck that. I see what he did. I saw what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
You know, everybody loves this motherfucker, man, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Deep down inside, to the core, man, you are good. You are a good dude. I can be good, but I know it's not my core. I know it's not my core. And I don't say that to be bragging or like that's a good thing.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. I know I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
But if you fucking get in there.
Yeah.
I'll unravel.
Yeah.
I'll unravel. Naturally though. Not because I'm trying to be something I'm not.
Right.
You're nasty as fuck too though, dude. But it's a side of you. It's not who you are.
Right.
It's a difference. You know what I mean? So.
when I'm provoked.
Or when he's fucking. Right. But anyway, so back to what I'm trying to ask your ass. God damn. So
we'll jump around.
Yeah, man. Let it go. Let it ride, dog. This is our era, man. I'm telling you. So
okay.
Somehow we're both put into the same spot generally. We connect.
Mm-hmm.
We go through or whatever. We build. We stack up. When did you feel like, you know what? He's probably gonna go his way. I'm probably gonna go my way.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, did you think then that was the end? You know what I'm asking you? 89 is about to be over. I fell out for a little bit. Yeah. I don't even know where the fuck you were at. Next you know, in 90, I'm going to the Marine Corps.
You went to the Marine Corps. My ass was in school, man. I was going to University of Houston.
I've never been able to really ask you how you felt about it.
I was going to University of Houston, and that's when I picked up and started running with a whole different crew. I met one of my best friends named Jay. Right around that time, I also was going to school with Jerome at the University of Houston. Freaking Jerome told me, in the middle of both of us failing finance math, he said, Bridge, I'm out of here, man. Like, I'm gonna drop this class and I'm gonna be a fucking tour manager. And I was like, Jerome, why don't you go do that, man? That's cool. Jerome showed me a book. And what's dope about Jerome? Jerome had a plan.
Yeah, he knew what he was gonna do.
He had a plan. The weird thing about it is that motherfucker didn't ask me shit, didn't ask me to come along or anything. But I like respect that though, man. Because he knew what he wanted to do.
This was his journey.
I like was still struggling through like math. I think I made like a C- or something like that. Jerome dropped out of that shit.
I'm not having this shit.
So like, you know, the rest was history. You and I always kept in touch. We always kept in touch.
This is the question.
Yeah.
I graduated 89.
Yeah.
The summer that ended, I took off for a second.
Yeah.
You were doing whatever the fuck it is you were doing.
Yeah.
About right after my birthday, we kind of connected again. My family shit was going ape shit. I didn't know really what I was doing. And at this time, you were kind of doing your thing. So in most cases, like, because I moved a lot. I think you moved a few times too. Most times that's a wrap. Hey, it was a good run. I'd done 2-3 year stints, pretty much 4-5 different places. Right. But I always knew. I don't know how I knew. I knew I was going to be with you. I knew I was going to keep you. I knew I wasn't going to lose.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know then it was going to still be this, but I knew.
I just think like we were so connected musically, man. Like we always had that.
Right.
So anytime we talked, man, like, you know, we're talking about our families. We all met our families, man. We were all intertwined with our families, like, you know, Mrs. Bridgewater, Mrs. Barrett, and all that shit. Like we were bonded, man. Like you with my sister, me with your brothers and shit, man. We were always tight.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I actually knew, man, we were gonna like, you know, survive even though we were like apart. You know what I mean?
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Go to track 20 on yours.
Yeah.
On Us versus Them, and play that for them, man. We're gonna end this segment of the 50th episode right here and there. On this cut, track number 20. You gotta go back.
I gotta go back.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
Hold up, everybody. 1 second. Slipping over here.
No, sorry. Keep going. You may have to go the other way because they may have timed out. But you always just pull it up. There you
go.
go.
I'll go here.
Yeah. So go to track 20. So we're gonna end this segment.
You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. I got something to say about them too. No. You go.
I was gonna say,
you go.
Here's a group I had such mad respect for because they were the first overseas group that I was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker got some flavor over there. Maybe they can do shit over there too. Let them know what this is, man.
This is a band that none of y'all have heard before. The band is called Urban Dance Squad. And this song right here is called Struggle for Jive. You probably, if you have heard of this band, back in, I can't remember the year, man, but they had a hit song called Deeper Shade of Soul. And it was number 21, like on the billboards. I think that's the highest that it got. But that song was so insane. But if you peel back the apple and like dove into their album, you would be blown away.
If this is BC Boys, Check Your Head. This is
blown away.
This is fucking Rage Against the Machine, Korn. They had Deftone elements. They had all the shit in an album called Mental Floss for the Globe.
No one talks about it.
No one talks about it. This was the original Rude Boy too. He fucking was insane. They were kind of goofy, but when they played their shit, they was real. Slept on, man. And they had a conscience about them for some reason.
Too slept on.
I don't know why they didn't get the love. That's how we ended this segment right there. This song is called Struggle for the Jive. Me and this guy have struggled meeting, struggled staying together, struggled having a great fucking time, killing shit, being young and youthful, struggled trying to get into our adulthood, struggling to stay together within whatever family units we had left. We had lost, I suffered loss. Somehow we still kept it together, man. We went to whole other phases of our lives that we knew nothing about. I had no idea what was going to ensue or what was going to come out of it. Man. Play it, man. This is BK, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This motherfucker right here, man.
That's your boy AY, the Wide Nose Bandit.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
That guy's a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
This motherfucker's the solution. Every time. Every time. We're gonna end this right here, man. Bring in the theme music, man. Stop fucking with this.
All right, man. All right.
Put this shit in the can. We're gonna do y'all part B next.
I love this band.
Yeah, man.
Last week, I don't know why. I went back to listen to this.
Yes.
And I can't put it down.
I would go see them.
This has been killing me.
You know me, DK.
Yeah.
I would literally go see them.
Yeah.
If they were like that.
Yeah.
UCSD.
Casbah somewhere.
I would go see them.
Yeah.
I would stand there just so I could see what they really would do. I don't know why they didn't get it, man. I don't know. But I can say the same thing about Fishbone. Fishbone kind of got it only because they played so much.
Yeah.
You know, and they were from here.
Fishbone gets California love, man, but I don't think they get love anywhere else, which is too bad.
Yo, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, live feed. This is only part A. We got a part B, probably C, D, E, and F too.
We love you.
50th, man.
Love
this
you.
Is good shit for us, man. Yes. This motherfucker right here, respect him. I respect him. I give him none but
that man right there, man. He's about to go to the Nike outlet store and go shopping. Yes, he is. Got a dope new t-shirt, man, which he's gonna wear. Stay tuned for that.
We've been doing this, man, professionally.
This guy be flossing every time he comes on the show. Flossing.
Floss
fresh gear.
I got a pitch.
Jimi Hendrix in the house.
Right? Motherfucker, look at this Brooklyn hat. Bang on him.
Love y'all. Peace.
That's okay, right?
Peace.
That's okay, right?
Yes.